Hello, this is Harvin from SEO Wolf. Today I want to talk about something that is called marketplace sites. A lot of what happens right now these days is people are trying to build marketplace sites. That is, they're trying to become a marketplace like Amazon or maybe eBay kind of stuff. They think that they just need to become that as a startup. But thing is, it is very broad. They don't understand that the kind of deep pockets that those companies have, and the kind of negative that they've gone on to reach that level. It is. I don't say it is wrong to think big, but the thing is, you instead of trying to become a portal for sellers to sell to, it might think that you are helping your the sellers sell better, but at the end of the day, what you'd only do is organize the sellers, and they'll have all their competition once on the same site, and maybe the sellers will try to resent you for that, and some and you have there will be a lot of price wars. They're fighting on that, and you'll be trying to get in traffic all the time. So it's a very different position than becoming a kind of a big startup. What you think it is, what it is very different. So the reason people use these marketplace sites is they are they don't have the technical capability to maybe build their own websites, or they want traffic to be handled. They want it to taken care of. They don't want to take the load of trying to get traffic on the sites. So it might be good on some kind of aspects that yes, if you have kind of a unique product, you put it on those big Amazon sites and those kind, you will be getting the traffic and so on. But in the long run, if you are a business, you don't want to be dependent on that. And if you try to do something yourself, try to get the traffic, you try to make the website, you make the you get the traffic yourself. In the long run, your business would be more stable and resistant to competitions, because when you put your products out there, if the only place that you sell those products are on those big marketplace sites like the Amazon or the big maybe the big retail chains, that could be also kind of looked at maybe as a marketplace there. So you become kind of dependent on those kind of big players to send you the traffic. They like you. If they don't want to put you in first position, if they want to put you in 10th position, maybe they want to put you on fourth page, and they wanted to buy ads, whereas the competition is also buying ads, and they are undersell. There's a price competition, and they if you put something at 100 rupees, they're trying to put it at 80 rupees. There's a price competition going on. So you have to deal with all that, and you have to realize that what you're giving away for traffic, you are going to compromise in some position. So either you can use it as a front end operation to first sell your lower end products and maybe downsell them later. But most people don't have this kind of strategy in place in the first place. So the better thing is the you should always build your own website too, to make sure that you are not dependent on, or you're at the mercy of those kind of marketplaces to for your livelihood or for your business to thrive. It is also not very difficult to do that. So now it is maybe 2022 right now. It is not difficult to get an e-commerce site. There are a lot of open source solutions. There is the OS Commerce, there is Joomla, there is WordPress. There are free website solutions. You can build your own. It is not that difficult, and maybe you for like maybe for 50, 100 or whatever the price is for developers, you can build your own site. You can tell them, you can hire freelancers, you can get the job done, and it will not be as bad as a shopping experience as Amazon if you do things right. And the other thing is you will be having the email addresses, so you can upsell them later, and you'll be having a better control of your business if you do things that way. So why don't more people do this? Why? Because it is a lot of, seriously, it's a little more hard work than just putting everything on Amazon and just be dependent on that. So here again, you're trying to expect something from nothing. If you're doing that, if you're giving away your control, so you should realize that you are at their mercy. If you're doing it for the traffic, you have to realize that they're not uh, like an evil corporation that they're doing things. If you were a business, you would might have done the same thing. So you have to run ads for the business, so they are also running ads. So but we have to realize that if you want to make your business bulletproof to competition, you have to somehow get them to shop from your own own website and from your own channels. How you do that, so that is very important. And traffic is also not very difficult to get. You have to maybe do your SEO, your paid ads better, you have to do your social media better, but you can get and come to the level of the same traffic that you once used to get in Amazon. And you can do that, it's not that difficult, a lot of people can do it. So stop blaming, I won't say start blaming the corporation that this is bad, this is bad. It is your fault for just trying to be so much dependent on something that is just doing its job. They are a marketplace. That's what happens in a marketplace. If you go to a fish market and put on a fish stall, there are going to be competitions. If you pick a niche, if you sell somewhere, someplace, there are not many fish markets, fish sellers out there. You will carve out a niche on your own. So there's nothing bad with that kind of marketplace. It's just doing its job, what a marketplace does. And you have to realize that. And if you want to carve out a niche, if you don't want to be dependent on that, if you want to make your business bulletproof to competition, you have to maybe compromise on that traffic that you're getting for some time to build your own site and build your own infrastructure and get your own traffic some way, so that you can make your business not reliant on those kind of factors. That same goes for uh, maybe the restaurant businesses. I've seen a lot of them dependent on the food apps. What they can do is they can create their own apps. They can do the same thing. There's nothing wrong with that. They used to do it before, but you have to realize they are sometimes giving 20%, 30% out of their pockets. They are doing it in the first place, so the money that you'll be spending on your own apps or doing the same kind of traffic will eventually, it'll not, you're still giving away 20, 30% sometimes. So if you use that same money to build your own infrastructure, in the longer run it will be better for you. So don't say, I won't say that these are marketplaces are bad. They're just doing their job. If it's a marketplace, they have to sell ads, they have to become some place where a buyer can go and get a variety and they can price shop. But if you want to build a brand where the value of your product is something that people don't price shop, it is something that you have other things going on, that is service, and there are other things that is going on. You're not a commodity that just to what it is a high class, high quality product that you're providing a good service for. Then it is imperative that you build your own website, you get your own traffic. It's a longer route, but in the long run it is definitely better. You will have your own email, the addresses and all the data of the customers, so that you won't be dependent on maybe that sometimes those marketplace sites don't let you email the customers directly. You have to go through that loop and this, and you have to put the tracking numbers there, you have to put, so all kind of they are subject to the mercy of those sites. So you can do that if you want. If you still want to do it, I'm not saying it's bad, but you have to realize that at the end of the day it is still a marketplace. If you want to build your own brand, you can build a website, it is still cool. I don't think that the time of it has gone, your competition is not doing it. You can do it. So please do it. It is not that in the long run you thank me for doing this. So it's very easy. Step 1, get a website. Step 2, uh, get traffic to it. Step 3, upsell. Step 4, just optimize your website. And whatever you think that your social media and direct mail, you can do all sort of things with the marketing. Do those things. Don't be dependent. Take responsibility of this, and don't blame those marketplaces if they're doing that. You take responsibility of your own life and your business and do this. Thank you for listening to SEO Wolf. Signing out.